Is good, everybody? This is Lil Nick P, and I am back playing NBA 2K16, and this is how to play with the Portland Trail Blazers. So first off, this team, everyone thought they took a big blow by losing LaMarcus Aldridge, and honestly they did, but not as big as a blow that you think they did. Yes, LaMarcus Aldridge was an all-star and stuff like that, and he was kind of like the anchor of the team. But with Damian Lillard and all the other big men that they picked up to compensate for the loss of Aldridge, they're going to be all right. I wouldn't say that they're going to be a playoff team, but they're going to be right outside of the playoffs, and they could possibly still get that 8th seed. Anyways, other than that, this is how to play with the Portland Trail Blazers. So first off, just like I said, your guys' biggest thing about this team is going to be Damian Lillard and the big men. So starting off with our first player, we got Damian Lillard. He's the obvious all-star. He's taken over the star role after LaMarcus Aldridge left. You want to use him as much as possible. He's an average shooter from all over the court, so he should knock down some open shots, but try to stay away from contested jumpers. You want to drive to the hoop with him. He has excellent finishing skills for a point guard. He has a 91 driving layup and an 85 driving dunk. Pair that with a couple of finishing badges, this makes him an elite finisher at the rim. I should add that he comes equipped with silver posterizer badge, so go out and make some highlight plays. This fool's going to be dunking over everybody if he gets the chance. If your opponent gets used to the drive with Dame, then start to kick out to your perimeter players or your plethora of big men. Now, on to Mason Plumlee. Mason Plumlee is a very well-rounded big man with great athleticism. Don't take any jump shots with him though, that is not in his arsenal. He doesn't have many moves in the post, but he could dunk off the drive and under the basket. Set these up with the pick and roll. He is a solid center and he can get the job done. Now to your power forward, Ed Davis. He's a very average big man, nothing too spectacular, very similar to Mason Plumlee. He has a slightly better post game with a slightly better post hook. You can use him just like you would with Mason Plumlee, so set him up at finishing off the dunk and off the drive with pick and rolls and things like that. Now, Chris Kaman, your other big man, third right here. Whole bunch of big men, like I said. Kaman is way different from the other two bigs. He has a deadly mid-range jumper, and his mid-range is 85 plus in both driving and standing, or moving and standing, however. So it's possible to set him up for a shallow pick and fade. That would be real nice when you've been rolling with all the other big men, then you switch it up, hit a fade with Kaman, and he goes for that mid-range jumper. A lot of people don't know how good he can shoot from the mid-range. It's going to get underestimated. He can do work in the post with the 85 post hook and a 75 post fade, so don't be scared to use him from anywhere within the three-point arc. Kaman is really good on offensive side and can do anything you want offensively, but he is a liability on defense with very underwhelming stats, and with him not being as athletic as the other big men, it's not going to help you out on defense. So pair him up with Plumlee and you will have a solid front court. Alright, so when I first did this video, Gerald Henderson was not hurt, but now he is. Well, I guess he was hurt, but it was the original rosters, so he wasn't hurt, but now that the first game already came out, he's hurt. So anyways, let me just tell you a quick thing about Gerald Henderson. He can knock down open jumpers from anywhere on the court, but will not be consistent. He can drive to the hoop with above average finishing skills. Get him out on the fast break and to get to the rim, and look for him when kicking out with Dame. But he's hurt, so look for him, and I think he's going to be out for a little while, so look for him in about a month. You guys might be watching this video later. He might not be hurt anymore. So that's how you use Gerald Henderson. Moving on to Al-Farouq Aminu. Aminu however you say it, but Aminu is a big body at 6'9". He is average in most categories. Do not shoot with him, only use him for dunks and layups. I personally thinks he fits in as an athletic 4 better than a small forward. Alright, so this next guy right here is gonna be on the rise. CJ McCollum. I would say that I would actually start him in place of Gerald Henderson. CJ can score from anywhere on the court with ease. Take good shots with them and you can put him to use all day. He could drop shots everywhere. He has the same abilities as Dame minus the dunking, so don't think you're going to be dunking on everybody, but he can finish at the rim. He might not be elite, but he's almost there. Not almost there, but he has the same skill set. You know what I mean. He's not an elite player, but he definitely has the potential to be. He may not help much on the defense of the end, but he can light it up with jumpers on offense. So there you go. There's a trade-off. Gain a lot of offense, lose a little defense. Next up, we have Meyers Leonard. This guy is your secret weapon. He could shoot from anywhere on the court. He has an 87 standing 3 for a big man. That is unheard of. This dude could knock down shots on the pick and fade for real. He is a big problem. He can finish under the rim very nicely, and he may not help much on defense, but he can line it up with the jumpers on offense. Meyers Leonard, your secret weapon. Next up, you have another big man, Noah Vonleh. No standout stats from Vonleh. With lots of other big men to choose from, he should be your last option. But if you must use him, he will be an average rebounder and probably get a few baskets from the pick and roll, and that is about it. Now for the rest of the squad, you have Tim Frazier, Mo Harkless, Allen Crabbe, Pat Connaughton, I think that's how you say it, Cliff Alexander, and Luis Montero. I'm going to give you a little bit about each of these guys. Frazier is a decent playmaker, but he won't make very many shots. Harkless is an athlete that can dunk but can't shoot. And another side note about Harkless, he used to be really good with the Orlando Magic. Look for his stats to rise later on in the season. Remember, I'm doing this video at the beginning of the season and 2K has him rated very low. I would like to see Mo Harkless do a lot better. He really did decent with the Magic, but I know his skill set can be better. Anyways, just dunk with him, don't shoot, end of line. Crabbe and Connaughton can knock down some open threes if they get a look, but I wouldn't count on them too much. Alexander and Montero should not step on the court, period. Plain enough. That's it. That is how you play with the Portland Trail Blazers. Hopefully you guys like the clips that I threw in there and stuff. If you have any questions, go ahead and ask me. You know, this is all my opinion. This is how I think you guys should use them. I know everyone has their personal preference and stuff. If you guys have any tips, feel free to leave it in the comments and stuff like that. Ask me any questions about this team. I know them pretty well. If there's any trades, I'll try and do an update if possible. Leave in the comments who you guys want me to do next. What tier 3 team on Play Now. I could drop that down here and I will get that video out very soon. Just as long as you follow me on Twitter at LILNICB, and as always, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. This is Lil Nick B, signing out.